What's up, y'all? This is Winston Wolf. Just want to do a quick review before I hit the sack and go to bed. I want to talk about Legion Season 3, Episode 1 and 2. I'll just kind of talk about 1 and 2 together. Man, it's straight fire. That's what I could say first off. Along with Swamp Thing, I think Legion is still the best show, the best superhero show to me. I'm gonna have to see the rest of Swamp Thing season 1, but even though we're only gonna get that one season, but we're on season 3 of Legion. This is the final season. Uh, I've thought since the first episode that this was the best superhero show we got, and it continues to be so. This is high quality, high concept. Visuals are insane. The storytelling is levels deep. Let me just start off by kind of telling you what's going on with this season. David is finally fulfilling the prophecy of him being the bringer of the end of the world. He has a commune right now. It's kind of like a cult, very 70s feel to it. And basically, there are these pipes that run through the wall that have this blue liquid, and that liquid is directly affected by him. And these people in the commune in the house, they drink from these pipes that have this blue liquid, and it's kind of like his essence, and it brings happiness. He wants to bring peace to the world. He wants to bring happiness. And then they have a giant pig in this room that fucking drinks from the blue liquid, and then out of the udders it blows smoke, so people can smoke the blue liquid. Again, this sounds crazy if you haven't seen the show, but if you've seen Legion, you already know this shit is the norm. It's a fucking crazy ass show. So basically, Sid and the whole team that he used to be with, everyone's turned on. The dude with the half burnt face. I forgot what the fuck their little organization is called, but they're going out to kill David because obviously they believe he's the Antichrist. He's gonna, bring forth the end of the world. And the Shadow King is with them too, so he's also trying to help them bring David down. But David has a new friend. Her name is Switch, and she's a time traveler, and she can open up doors and go in a hallway that represents time. One end of the hallway is the future, the other end is the past. And she is helping David avoid getting ambushed by his old comrades and being killed. So he also is trying to figure out how to time travel with her instead of just having her go, because for some reason only she can go through the portal. So what David does is he kidnaps Carrie, the man part of Carrie, which if you've watched the show, Carrie is two people, Carrie girl, Carrie boy, and they kind of merge. But he takes the boy Carrie, and who is, as you know if you've watched the show, is their resident science expert, makes machines, all kinds of shit. So he gets him and fucks his head up with the powers that David has to help him make a machine so that he can time travel with Switch. But Switch keeps on going back and warning David about the ambushes from his former friends that are trying to kill him to save the world, and he keeps on avoiding it. And then finally, in the end of season 2, David does kind of a Luke Skywalker astral projection thing, and he talks to Sid. And Sid, he basically realizes at this point that they're never going to be how they were. They're never going to be in love. And Sid is pretty much bent on killing him. So he starts turning bad, and we go back to the commune where he's at, and those pipes that had the blue liquid that he directly affects, that his followers drink, it's now starting to turn red, because now David has turned and he's on his path of being the mutant Antichrist. So now his followers are flipping out, and David's totally turned, and now he is the villain of Legion. So that is episode 1 and 2 so far, and if you've been keeping up on any news on Legion, you know that Professor X is going to pop up in this season. So that's going to be interesting. But yeah, this is the best show to smoke weed to, hands down. I think it's an excellent show. I think it's once this third season is over, I'm gonna go back and rewatch everything. I'm just gonna binge on it because there's just so much to it. But again, Legion and Swamp Thing, I think, are the two best shows out. I think Legion is hands down the best superhero related show that there is out there and that there has been. And that is about all for Legion Season 3, Episode 1 and 2. And I'll be back with a review for Swamp Thing because I've been slacking on those episodes. But I'll see you motherfuckers later. Have a good night.